And look at them. So embarrassing. The blacks, the lad. They know they looking dumb too. I can hear the brothers right now. They paying me $29 an hour. I'ma do it. Shut up.
Ooh, baby, just in case y'all didn't know. The ancestors ain't pleased with you ICE agents. Just in case you was wondering. We see y'all black ass out there. And we don't fuck with y'all. Not the least little bit.
TSA agents are not showing up to work or just straight up quitting because of government shutdowns, because of lack of pay, months without pay, no money. Even though, mind you, Elon Musk himself offered to pay these wages to cover the government shutdown, to cover the lack of wages, right? And our president, well, not ours, definitely not mine, but Donald Trump himself turned down Elon Musk, said, "Now we don't need that. I'm gonna handle it my own way." And his own way was sending ICE agents into our airports, not even to secure our airports, but to cover the people that he's not willing to pay. Okay? And honestly, it's not turning out that well because now that these ICE agents are in the airport, they're being unmasked. Okay? They're not allowed to have their masks on, their hats, their face coverings. And what are we seeing? We're seeing black, brown, and Latino ICE agents. And honestly, it has people in an uproar. Like, everybody's going crazy about it.
This is what we mean when we say all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Because y'all, ICE agents don't have their mask on in the airports today. And the amount of black and brown ICE agents I've seen, Lord. Exhibit B. Exhibit C right here.
Bruh, am I the only one who thinks that if you are a black ICE agent, that Tourette's guy should be allowed to call you a nigga?
God damn. Damn, bro. Like, you really think he deserved to be called the hard R, like the Igor, the ER? Like, it hurt you that bad? I don't know. I don't think anybody should just deserve to be called the hard ER. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Apparently this guy has an answer as to why he should be called the hard ER. So let's see that.
The reason why the N-word is permissible in this specific instance is that that black ICE agent should hear the worst possible words coming at him. He should hear words that hurt him to his core. He should think, wow, they really hate me. They feel justified to say anything to me. Only the worst possible words can speak to him making the worst possible life choice. Lots of people are saying, oh, it's a slippery slope. That's always a bad argument. You're not really talking about the situation. You're leaping to a hypothetical future. What if this man never again uses the N-word? Is it okay in that situation? Look, if you're an ICE protester out there risking your life to stand up to these thugs, I don't think you're MAGA. I don't think you're dying to use the N-word and you'll walk away from flinging it at that piece of shit and say, oh, I got away with that. Now I'm going to use it all the time. It makes me think of that viral sound where the lady says, yes, I know it was rude. That's why I said it. He knew that that would be hurtful. That's why he said it. Someone said using the N-word toward him is dehumanizing. Yes, he is subhuman.
Damn, yo, he said a lot there, but like, do y'all agree with that? Do you think that he should have, or not even just that one particular agent, because there's lots of them. Do you think that those agents deserve to be treated nastily or be brung down or called the hard ER or whatever slur pertains to them? I personally don't think so. Okay, I don't think they deserve that. Sure, there can be scrutiny. Sure, you can judge it because the optics are terrible. Okay, like being a minority in ICE looks crazy. Okay, crazy. I get that, but do I think they deserve to be name called and shamed and dragged through the mud simply because of a job? I don't know about that. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all think. I don't know about that. Okay.
I mean, you have literally sold your soul for profit. And you believe that something good gonna come from it. You are forgetting that these motherfuckers are racist. And that when it's all said and done, and they have used you until they can't use you no motherfucking more, they gonna hang your black ass out the motherfucking dry. And when they do, don't you dare with your Candace Owens ass. Expect us to forget what the fuck you did.
This post on Twitter that I saw makes perfect sense to me. Seeing a black ICE agent does not sit right with my spirit. And honestly, I kind of feel that, okay? Because we all know what ICE is about. We all know what they represent, what they do. Splitting up homes, destroying families, hurting innocent people, even killing Americans. I can understand why people may feel the way they feel or have a reaction to what's going on, right? I can get that. Because it doesn't sit right with my spirit either. I look at it and I kind of cringe and I'm like, why would you do that? You know what I mean?
I know things are rough, but out of all of the government jobs that y'all could get, as people of color, y'all couldn't pick something else.
This one, though, I don't know. I think it goes a little far. Black woman in ICE. This is what betrayal looks like? Okay. I personally don't feel betrayed by any of these people. All right. I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what their story is. Somebody could have been down real bad, desperate, no other way out, and they decided that this is what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They could be a white supremacist. They could be a bigot. They could be all of that. Or they, like I said, they could have been in a seriously down bad situation. I don't know none of that. And I don't care. So I don't feel betrayed. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of raccoons that have been out there. There's plenty of black people who support Trump. There's plenty of them on the internet. There's plenty of black police officers.
So we have a black woman working for ICE agents. Now, what are my thoughts on that? I don't agree with it. I think being a black person working for ICE agent is like a black person working with the KKK. That's really how I feel. Now, maybe she needs to provide for her family. That's her only option. No, cool, whatever. But this is my controversial take. I think any black person that works for police officers, or especially ICE agents, they are sellouts. 9 out of 10 times. Let me explain why. Tell your bad experience with racist cops, with the black police officers. The black police officers, they will defend the white men. And the black police officers, they will try so hard to prove their racist white cop partners that they're one of the good ones, right? They can treat their own people harder. They can go harder on their people, right? They try to get approval by their white supremacist police officers, right? You get what I'm saying? And let's say the white man is racially profiling you as a black person or a black woman, right? Or if you're a brown person, correct? And the black police officers, they're not going to hold the other white men accountable.
There's plenty of raccoonery already going on out there. So I don't see the huge uproar of this, because did y'all really think that there were no black, brown, or Latino ICE agents? Did y'all really think it was really only white people out there? Like, do y'all still believe that it's only white people that are capable of hate and bigotry? Like, come on, like, wake up. I'm sure a lot of us saw the ads, right? I saw them. I saw them on my YouTube feed. I saw them on Google. I saw them on Indeed, everywhere, okay? Because I had lost my job for a long period of time, and I went a few months without work. And then through all the searching I was doing, I saw a lot of ads for ICE agents popping up. And for me, like, I looked at it, I chuckled, and I scrolled past it, because I'm like, why would I ever join such an organization? I would never partake. I understand not only the optics, but the destruction that ICE is really causing across the country. You know, how people really feel about it, how I personally feel about it. So I would never join ICE just because I felt like I need to make some money. Like, I'd rather work in Taco Bell than work for ICE. It's just, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, those people thought differently. And like I said, some of them are raccoons and some of them are just down really bad. Like, I can't judge somebody for saying, screw everybody. I don't care about a Tom, Dick, nor Harry. I only care about my family and my situation and my down bad position that I'm in. And if this is the way that's going to get me out, good pay, quick training, start off at $52,000 a year. And they looked at it, yo, this is my way out. I'm going to just do this. That's what they chose to do. I'm not mad about it. I don't agree with it at all, but I'm not mad about it. I don't feel betrayed, and I don't feel the uproar. Okay? And I don't think that you should be calling nobody the hard ER or slurring people out just because you're mad.
Hey, melanated people of America, I'm gonna need you guys to pull up a seat really quick because I need to talk to y'all. I'm trying to understand why this young lady has been posted all day and shamed by the melanated people of America. Why y'all so mad? Why is it that people can't live their life, make their own decisions for themselves before y'all jump in the comments and take their black card? Y'all love shaming people over this topic, and I'm just trying to understand, what noodle do you have in this pasta? Because I thought we were fighting for sovereignty and classification on this land. But yet you guys shame people for having conservative views, having, I guess, law enforcement jobs. What else y'all gonna take?
Now, me personally, I don't support them working for ICE. Like, like this girl maybe, or some others maybe, I don't support it. But I'm also not mad at it. I don't care about it. This is nothing new, y'all. This is nothing new. Judge them the same way you look at black officers, the same way you look at raccoons on the internet. That's just what it is. And the same way the people on the internet are trying to come up off being raccoons is the same way they're trying to come up off being ICE agents. All right? Just face the reality. Not everybody cares about the cause. Not everybody cares about the culture. Some people just don't give a shit and just want to do whatever can make their life better, regardless of who they have to step on or what they have to do, because maybe, like I said, they were down bad or whatever the situation is. And I want to take a look at the statement that Trump himself put out about this situation, because I believe this was done intentionally. Like, all of a sudden you want ICE agents to remove their face coverings and reveal who they are in extremely public places like the airport, where you know everybody's going to see them, and denying Elon Musk, who's no saint himself, but denying his, a request to pay the agents. There's a reason for that. So let's take a look at what he said really quickly. Let's take a look. I am a big proponent of ICE wearing masks as they search for and are forced to deal with hardened criminals, many of whom were let into our country by sleepy Joe Biden and his wonderful border czar. The first thing about that is letting in hardened criminals. You're letting in people with visas who are over here pumping chemicals into people's apartments under their doors. Like, there's the correlation, the nonsense of the trickery of, oh, they're letting immigrants in. Trump, you let immigrants in too, so just stop right there. Through their absolutely insane open border policy. I would greatly appreciate, however, no masks when helping our country out of the Democrat-caused mess at the airports, etc. Thank you, President DJ, whatever. Bro, you're saying that they're helping people, or they're helping U.S. citizens in the airport, so you want them to remove their masks. Are they not helping people when they're out there taking criminals off the streets, like you say, saving jobs, saving the economy, picking up all these bad people? Are they not helping Americans when they're doing that, according to you? So it doesn't really make any sense. Their masks should have never been on in the first place. But now is the perfect opportunity to have them take their masks off in extremely public places to cause an uproar and cause distractions from what he really has going on. War and everything that's going on in our economy. It's just another form of controlled distraction and propaganda, y'all. I'm telling you, all of this is planned. These people have these things planned. And all they want us to do is continue to fight amongst each other and stay distracted. So I just ask y'all, please, go back to judging people on an individual basis. Judge the person you meet. Judge the person that says things to you, that does things to you in real life. Or you can judge people based on the things they put out there on the internet. Sure. But let's not let this cause or distract us from the bigger picture of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, like, that's the video. Those are my thoughts. I didn't want to make it too much of a long video, but I just really don't think we should be dragging all the agents. We don't know situations. We don't know what's going on. Personally, I think ICE is trash. I would never work for them myself. But the hard ERs and all of that stuff, like, I think we should cool it down with that. And that's all I got to say with this one, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And that's the video. Thank y'all for watching.